So hear me out, guys. If you were the inventor of a product, if you created something and it was something that people were going to be able to use and it was going to benefit them, you would design something. As the creator, you would know where all the nuts and bolts went. You would know how to troubleshoot the product. You would know how to put it together. You know how to turn it on. You know how to operate it because you designed it. You created it. You were the inventor. You would also give people instructions. You would give them a manual on how to turn it on. You would tell them start to finish, here's this. And you'd also give them like a customer service number, like, hey, give me a call. Like, you need help with this? Give me a call and I will help you figure it out. You would give them all that stuff. You guys, that is God. God created people. God designed human beings. He was the inventor. He designed it all. He put all of us together. He put all the little nuts and bolts together. He gave us all our personality. He designed our bodies. He designed our intellect. He did it all. And you might be thinking, well, I don't know how to take care of it. But he gave us the owner's manual. He gave us the instructions, and that's called the Bible. The Bible tells us how God created us, how he wants us to take care of ourselves, and seriously, why he made us in the first place. It's all in the Bible. But you guys, I know it's hard to understand what the Bible is saying. It's hard to navigate it. It's hard to translate it. It's hard to implement it into your life. It's tough. It's overwhelming. There are a lot of pages in there. So, with all of that being said, you have to know where to start. You have to start by knowing that you were created on purpose for a purpose. You were given the owner's manual, you were given the instructions. But let's break that down even more. So, over the last several years of my life, I have just been absorbing and reading and trying to figure this out. And there are so many great resources out there. They stem from the Bible and they take this big owner's manual that God gives us and they break it down into different categories. And they're tools and they're resources that you can follow along, and it's going to help you on this journey in your life. So my hope is that I can just kind of walk alongside of you guys on this journey in your life. I can kind of point you in different directions. I can explain to you, resources. I can tell you about resources that have helped me in my life. I can tell you things to avoid, and we can go on this journey and we can work through this together. But the biggest, most important thing before we even start this is knowing, like, it's knowing where to start. And it's just starting by knowing that you're God's, that God created you and you're created for a reason. So the very first resource I want to give you guys, start here, because maybe you're not at that understanding. Maybe you don't know who God is. Maybe you don't know why you were created. The very first place I want you guys to start is with the book, The Purpose Driven Life. And that is by Pastor Rick Warren. I read this over the last several years. It's taken me a little while to get through it, but this is where you need to start. If you don't know who you are and you don't know why you were created and what you are here on earth to do, check out The Purpose Driven Life. It's going to help you. Now, if you already know who you are, you're already a child of God, you have all this, but you're just still overwhelmed by life, make sure that you stay tuned because we're going to continue to unpack resources. But if you are just starting, start with that book. It is going to be life-changing and it's going to help you so much. So, Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren is a resource number one on this journey. And just know that each and every single one of you guys you are loved and you are not alone. And I just want to be here to say, let's go on this journey together. Let's walk through life and let's help each other. Until next time, guys, take care.